Good morning, students. Today we are going to continue our lesson number 11, The Inspiring Wizard. In this lesson, we have already studied about Thomas Alva Edison's childhood and his previous life. Okay. Now we are going to start from the next page, page number 32. The life of Thomas was not very smooth. As a young man, hardships forced him to a life of poverty and even starvation. That means his previous life is not so smooth. He faced many problems and hardships in his life. A mishap of dropping a stick of phosphorus on the floor of a car that was used by him as a laboratory set it on fire. The infuriated and senseless guard boxed his ears to such an extent that Edison became deaf till his dying days. That means the sound of the phosphorus is very much loud. That makes his whole life deaf. Okay, deaf means he can't able to hear clearly. Thomas Edison was well known for developing the first particle electric light bulb, electric generating system, sound recording device, and motion picture projectors. He patented more than 1,000 inventions during his lifetime. Thomas Edison developed the first phonograph in the late 1870s. It is a device that produces sound. That means in this para, the writer is explaining us about the invention that he had given to the world. Okay, the simplicity of Edison was well brought out when he was asked to name the price of an invention. It was for recording sales on the stock exchange and reporting them almost intensely to many distant parts. He said he would consult his wife. When he consulted her, she suggested the figure of $20,000. The figure staggered him. That means in these 4 lines, the writer is explaining us that Thomas Alva Edison is not only a good person, inventor, but also he is very simple in his normal life. When a stock exchange person offered him some money for the invention, he said that he would consult to his wife, and his wife suggested that you should take $20,000 for your work. But Thomas Alva Edison is very much simple, so he staggered to hear the money price. When he saw the manager on the following day, he hesitated on being asked to state his price. At the point the manager offered 100,000, Edison nearly fainted. That means in these lines the narrator is going to explain us that the manager is also a very humble man, and he offered much more money than he expected. And when he heard about the money, he almost nearly fainted. So he is very simple and humble man in his normal life. Okay. Now come to the next paragraph. As he advanced in years, he went on from one success to another. The gramophone, the improved telephone, and the incandescent light and other too numerous of mention brought him fame and the satisfaction that he had done something to relieve humanity of gloom. The incandescent light is in hospitals and the home of poor brought relief and a little happiness, which was his greatest pride to remember. In this para, the meaning of this para is that the light, that means incandescent light, is mentioned here. This light gives many of the poor's relief, and also it helps in the hospital when there is no light in the evening time or at night time, and he is only remember much more for his light invention. All of the inventions of Thomas Alva Edison is very much important, but he is the light man of our life. Edison, at the last paragraph, Edison said that the ability to apply physical and mental energies to one problem instantly without growing weary was the secret of the success. Besides what he did in inventions, his success was due in no small measure to reading books, working hard, and making good use of his spare time. Then, at the last paragraph, Thomas Alva Edison himself told about the mental energies and physical energies that grow you and him also, and the secret of his life's success. So many people make him, and many people give him some inspiration on his life to grow up and make a successful life. So come to the next page. Now come to the last para. There is a poem which is written by Vivian, that is, Thomas Alva Edison, a most unusual boy, never really bothered much with any childish joy. His teacher taught he couldn't learn and sent him home from school. But Tommy's mother knew for sure he wasn't any fool. He wandered as a newsboy on a train. He learned to telegraph in a way to concentrate it, made some people laugh. Thomas Alva Edison had inventions by the score. In his laboratory he kept inventing more. The photograph, electric light, a surplus storage battery, and movies were a few. If not for Mr. Edison, how full our life would be. We might not have a ratio, the X-ray of TV. That means in these 6 stanzas, Vivian concluded all the inventions, all the story, all the childhood time of Thomas Alva Edison, that how he became a much more important inventor of our life. That's all for today, children. Read this lesson, read this story, and be happy. Thank you.